Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, here we're going to fix our charges of justice. So, we have to go and talk to Miss Strictly, which I really don't have the mental fortitude right now, but I know we have to get to anyway. And just learning a bit more of how the crime happened on the second floor of the school. Just looking at the map and just like hearing from Gumshoe that the whole thing about fake assistant principal Oates' testimony about the culprit fleeing into a classroom and going out a doorway there, it was completely untrue, and literally all the classrooms that are on D2, the pink strip right here with a doorway up leading up there, none of the classrooms with exits, so the culprit literally just locked themselves in a room while Oates just stood there and watched and decided to clean stuff up. Like, I know it's like, deadly killer around, he couldn't tell exactly who that, culprit was at the time, but at the same time, I know it's still both part and parcel, I know. So they had to go into one of these classrooms, which I'm going to assume is this one, or meh, I guess, and something or other. Oh boy, and so far, like, no one really fits the bill for a culprit. Well, I don't think it's you, but please tell me it's you. Please. Okay, please. I just please. How are you today, Miss Strictly? I'm fine. School ended just an hour ago. Wait, oh. School is back in oh, okay. Wait. The police closed down the entire place for a while, and school's in session. So school is back, okay. Nice. Were you busy all day? Not today. The police kept D building closed, the only staff allowed in. Only D building was closed. We weren't allowed to go through the other three buildings. This is tyranny. I guess they wanted to keep the crime scene untouched. Well, hopefully the art students aren't gonna make a hissy fit about it. They didn't want any students to touch anything, so security was very tight. So, no kids came here at all today? Not a single one. Alright. So that means this school bag was in the locker has been there for quite a couple days? Wait, not that graffiti. Yeah. So how do you feel about Mr. Assistant Principal Oates? I'm sure the school heard about what happened today in court. No, we didn't. What happened? Nothing. You don't know? I asked the police, but they gave me the silent treatment. Oh, so this means that if a culprit is like, well, since school's back in, that means literally the whole trial this morning, basically neither staff, students, or anyone lately would have heard it. Well, custodians, yes, obviously, but at this point we don't know any other custodians, so I don't think, yeah, they're fine. I asked the police if they give me a silent treatment. Oh, but they look so cute in the blue uniform, so handsome. Stop. I think they ran off as soon as she went to desperate for date mode. I told Miss Strictly what happened today's trial. Why? I don't believe it. Everyone was shocked. Even the prosecution. Mr. Oates. How could he? We talked to him for a bit at the detention center. It seems he had his reasons for doing what he did. I can imagine. There's also more. He said you were in charge of an after-school program that Lyle was attending. Okay, so maybe that's the reason why I had to bring it up to her. Okay. Trust. Manipulation. Can you please tell us about it? Oh my god, please don't do this. We were told that Lyle was allowed into the newspaper club, but with his grades, it seemed impossible for him. That is true. Lyle wasn't the smart student in school. But why was he allowed into the club? Because reasons, apparently. You are in charge, so why did you let him in? It was more Mr. Oates wanting to let him in. Like, they overrided the whole requirements with grades and that? Like, they just want to see what he was up to? He wanted to help Lyle any way he could. For the benefit of the school, right? Yes. But then there's the grade issue. How was he able to get in the club if he had poor grades? Maybe they overrided it? I don't know. There wasn't an issue there. Lyle managed to get his grades up to join. Alright. But how? I mean, a kid like him getting good grades and with a bad attitude to boot? I wouldn't think you'd want him in the club. Was there another reason on how he managed to get into the newspaper club? Well, it's not too bad, just two, but still. I believe I gave you a legitimate reason, Mr. Wright. Well, guess what? We said, is there another reasons? Grammar. Hopefully you're not an English teacher. Then why does Cyclops show up in front of your reasons? Looks like there's a buried secret needs Lyle getting to the newspaper club. I need to find more clues behind why there is. Well, I don't know if we have all the stuff for it, but let's just give it a once-over. So, like, there's no reason why you want to keep an eye on him, something like that? What was he up to? Miss Strictly, it's time you came clean with us. About what? About why you decided to let Lyle into the newspaper club. And does this have anything to do with the murder, Mr. Wright? Yes, because, cleaning newspapers. It just might if you tell us. Lyle was allowed in the club, but with his background and past grades, it didn't seem like a wise idea to let him in. So maybe you were trying to find out something else about what he did? And what do you think was so important that we had to let him join? I think you're trying to find out Lyle was responsible for this. Oh, I guess the thing I brought up before was right, the graffiti. So far, no one else was the bill, unless Custodian did it. I doubt it. That's the graffiti out front. Yes, and the reason you allowed Lyle in the club. You and Mr. Oates were sure he was responsible for this, but had no proof for it. But you decided to investigate him by allowing him in the newspaper club, keeping a much closer eye on him, even after school. Well, there's that one, but there's another? Now then. Hold it 1 second. It's very true we thought he was responsible for the mess. He joined the club a while ago. As it turned out he didn't do it, are you saying? You didn't find any evidence that he did make that mess. Okay, well that. We would have found out what we needed to by now and then dealt with him. Well, I mean, I guess the only way you could prove it was him is, like, if he had, like, spray paint on him, like in his locker or something like that, but I doubt that. I really doubt that. That is true. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, at this school, they would just, like, you know, make random checks in people's lockers, too, so yeah. That is true. It's been a while since that Blue Badger art was up. But you would have found something about it by now. I wonder, if that's true, why still keep him in the club? Well, could it be that Lyle had something you wanted that kept him in the club? Lyle had something you wanted that kept him in the club. What? That's just ridiculous. It turns out he was quite the pro with taking pictures. Oh, okay. I'm not buying that at all. Time for some evidence. I think Lyle had something you wanted, and that something was something you wanted before the murder happened. He had something you wanted. Something you wanted. I don't think we have it. I don't think I have the evidence I need to break the psych lock. I'll come back later when I'm sure I have the right pieces of evidence to do it. I guess since I don't think we can think at the top of my head to do that, so maybe if I gumshoe and get a luminol back or somewhere else. Somewhere. Or maybe we do have it on hand, but I'm just too stupid to realize it right now. Oh, okay. April 16, Thomas Light High, front entrance. Apparently there's a front, side, back, and a diagonal entrance, but you know. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Still wish you could wait till I found it. There's a student over there, talking on a cell phone. Oh boy, time for more delinquent children. Alright, Mom. See you in a few hours. Guess the way by the stupid painting. Hello, how are you? Yeah, don't scare me like that. Okay. Sorry, I thought I'd give you a nice friendly hello, but I'm going up and I'm just putting you in a stranglehold. That friendly hello almost gave the kid a heart attack. Yeah. No problem at all. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Stewart Dently. Nice to meet you. Okay. Nice to meet you too. I'm Maya Fey, and this is Nick. Hi. Do you go to school here? Well, yes I do. Hey Nick, let's ask him some questions. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get a student's perspective on what's been happening. If he doesn't mind, then I guess that should be okay. I'd be happy to answer any question you have, sir. That's funny. For a school with a bunch of harsh kids, why is this one so friendly? Okay, so this is a more important character. Okay. We're gonna talk to a ghost. So you go to school here, Stewart? Yes, sir, and I'm proud that I'm able to attend Thomas Lay High. Really? Even with all the negativity surrounding this place? Well, okay. I try not to associate with the others. Well, it's good to see you're not one of them. You're not one of the cool kids. Uh-huh. I've had a pretty strict upbringing. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot here. Wait, is this supposed to be... There's supposed to be sprites here. Yeah, I think I remember this is supposed to be sprite character, but there's nothing going on screen. This is fun. Yeah. I've always learned to behave and not let others sway me into anything bad. Yeah, there's so many of these. Some sprite issues. Yeah, sprite issues. Is that a test grade? 100%. Wow. It's my mathematics class. I managed to earn a reputation as being one of the smartest students in class. Okay. Yeah, there's so many of these, so yeah. That's only something to be proud of. Oh yes, and I aim to go further. See this? Oh yeah, okay. Yep, there's definitely supposed to be someone here. This is a quite long conversation. A college brochure? I'm planning on attending this one after I'm done with high school. No excuse university. No excuse. Excuse. Sounds fun. Yeah, it sounds fun. It's anything but. They're pretty wary on who joins the school. They find out that one kid has done something wrong in his or her permanent record, a student will go under a severe background check and may not be able to attend. That's kind of harsh. Well, it's always best to weed out troublemakers this way. I guess how you go about this about high school, then yeah. I've heard there are kids who haven't done anything wrong and still couldn't join. Oh wow, okay. Wow, that's over harsh. Overkill, but yeah, that's kind of rough still. Okay, we have we have that. Alright. Hey, Stewart. Wait, Stewart Dently. I don't know if that's a pun for anything. Do you know anything about what's been happening for the past few days? You mean the murder? Yeah. Not really someone I cared to talk about. I can imagine that. He was a bad kid after all. Was he the worst, or was he someone you dislike him? Oh yeah, that guy. We don't talk about him. You heard about him? Well, we're trying to find out about the victim as much as possible. I'm a lawyer in this case. I'm representing the defendant. Oh, really? Yeah. The only thing I could say is that he was always looking out for himself. Oh boy. Yep, I think so many sprite issues. It didn't matter who was in his way, he'd do anything to get what he wanted. Gee, the more I hear about the victim, it's hard to feel sorry he died. I think this kid knows more than he's letting on. I don't want to have to force him to say anything he doesn't want to. I think that's enough at questioning. We've asked what we needed to. Oh, hey Stewart, you said you were looking for something before? Huh? Oh yeah, I was talking to my mom. I left a bag in one of the classrooms in D building. Oh, that's student bag? Huh. But I can't get in because of the police, and they said no students were allowed to come in or out, tight security and all that. A bag? Do you mean this one? Huh? Oh my god. Hey! That's my bag! Yeah, there's supposed to be someone here. Like, what was it? I think he, top of my head, he had blonde hair, and he was wearing entirely white clothing. My calculator, ruler, student ID, it's all here. Ruler, student ID. So this is yours? Wait, hold on. What? Student ID. Well, my first thought was put in your wallet, not in your bag. So this is yours? Yeah. Okay. Can I have it back? No, this is evidence. It's mine. Sure, it's yours anyway. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I guess we can chalk that up as good deed for today. Wait, so not telling off Mr. Klee about stuff is not a good deed? Yeah, we're that much closer to being saints. Yes? How do you think you'll do tomorrow? In court, I mean. Hard to say. It all depends on what I find out about the victim today. Yeah, the more we find out, the better the chance we'll find the real killer. I hope you managed to pull it off. Okay. Okay. Looks like you'll be standing by the front entrance for a while. Okay. So, gonna look around quite a bit. Nope. Wait, we got the brochure for some reason or another. See, Mr. Dently, a brochure of a college the student wants to go to a very strict school. Actually, is his thing the profiles now? Oh, yep, it is. That's him. Blonde hair, and I think that's gray or white. Also blue eyes. Student attends TLH, a smart and nice boy. Don't know exactly why we're getting him now. Oh, we can talk to him, Mr. Diggets now. I completely forgot he's still around. Sup, Wright? Mr. Diggets, how you been doing? Just hanging around here, just doing absolutely nothing. Not bad. I get to live for one more day. That's the spirit? Don't talk like that, Mr. Diggets. What? It's the truth. Don't forget, we're here to help. I know, kid, I know. I'm still a little rattled with today. Had some scares and some reliefs. Relief scares. Night of the Murder, music history. I just looked at that and just history and murder and just combined those words to make it Night of the Museum. Oh. Do you think you can run by what you did the night of the murder again? I don't mind. So here's the deal. I was working at D2 and finished before 8. After that, I met up with Hugo and cleaned up C Building's art wing. I think you know how the rest of the night played out. Well, guess what? My memory's pretty bad, so tell me. But now, since we know the murder took place in D2, do you recall anything out of the ordinary before heading off to C Building? Let me think for a minute. Nah, I can't really recall. All the classrooms were empty when I went to get the garbage. And no one was on the floor. I didn't see the kids show up either. So I guess all that happened afterwards. And if, like, well, I guess it was like, What? I'm trying to think, like, it seems like a premeditated crime just in the sound of him, Mr. Oates saying the culprit in the shadows was looking at something, like, trying to find something on the victim's person. So they were trying to get something off of him, so, it seems like it's premeditated, or literally this is a weird situation where oh, you're definitely someone I hate at the school, teacher or otherwise, kill, oh shit, like, I don't know if you have it. Well, it was dark, as it mentioned, trying to look for something that they had on him. Can't imagine what they would even try to look for on them, but, what, did you think of something? Well, when I went to the last room, the light was on. A light? But don't you just remember to turn them off? Don't tell me you have to turn off the lights with a light key. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, a light key. Wait, hold on a second. I don't think that was ever brought up in the first trial, so this is going to be important for the next trial? Huh. Nah, this is a little different from the key and the lights off in the hallways. So each room has a sensor in the corner under the ceiling. Oh, it's a motion sensor, isn't it? If someone steps in a classroom, the sensor activates and the lights turn on. So that means someone went in. Oh, cool. Now the thing is, the lights will stay on as long as there's someone in the room. The floor should have been empty since 6. So someone was in there the whole time. So if that's the culprit, and as Oates mentioned, they went back into when the classroom's probably the same exact classroom that you see the light on, then yeah. Except for Mr. Oates. Normally all them lights should have been off. So they'll stay off as long as someone isn't in there? How long does it take for them to shut off? About 10 minutes. That's quite a long. 10 minutes? So someone else must have been on D2 while you're working. I didn't really think about it then. We were busy that night, and all I had in my mind was work. Yes, very busy with, where is it? Art wing stuff. Those 3 exact rooms. Well, I guess they're really hard to clean based on what the classes do in art classes and all that. I guess class wing, you mostly just have to just do a simple wipe of desks and that, and for art, I guess you have to get down and dirty for paint stains and all that. Maybe clay, I don't know. Maybe someone was hiding in there. Which room was it? Which room was it, Mr. Diggets? It was D205. D205? Isn't that Miss Strictly's room? And I think that's the room we got the Stewart Dently's bag too. Who could have been in there, Nick? That's something we'll have to find out later. One thing is for sure. After Miss Diggets finished working at D2, someone was still in the classroom. Music history. We were talking more with Hugo today. Oh, we're literally bringing this up. Okay, this is gonna be a fun topic for him. He told us about how you used to be a musician, Mr. Diggets. Oh, man. Yeah, you showed us this magazine of when you were younger. Stud. Just, that's what I can totally see someone say that. Okay, well now I immediately associate with Mr. Strictly. I just don't find it fun anymore. Did he now? Here's something I like to talk about much. It's about why you quit the music industry? Yeah. What happened? I don't mean to pry, but I would like to know more about why you quit. Betrayed. That's okay. So something bad happened when you were working music, Mr. Diggets? I guess you could say that. The music company was taking my work and using it without permission. Oh. See, I made the music and acquired the rights from my old studio. It turns out my old studio sold it without my consent. Went through a legal battle in court, but the guy that stole my music ended up winning. The blood, sweat, and tears of the music I made. Someone came along and took right from under me. That's why I don't trust no one no more. That's a bit drastic, but I can see where you're coming from. Mr. Diggets, is that why you were hesitant in wanting our help yesterday? I'm sorry, Wright. It's nothing against you. It's just I can't stand people. You can't stand people in general? Okay. Okay, well, when you say it like that, I can see why, like, some other staff people, like, think it could have been you, honestly, now, a bit more. Oh, boy. There's no one to trust anymore. I see. People that took my music, they just used the beats and rearranged them. Oh. I cut up my songs using them for that stupid techno junk you hear these days. Oh. No one appreciates the way it was back then. Concerning D2, that's all I can recall, right? It's not much, but I'm sure I can use this to get more info later. By the way, how's Hugo hanging? Well, I think he's done with the toothbrush by now. He was a little down before, but he seems to be a little happier now. Well, after we had to tell him that you didn't make us lose the case. That's good. Don't want him depressed on the job. Say, go check on him again. I just feel a little bad for what I said today. No problem. There's a little more we had to talk to him about anyway. Wait, like what? We'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Diggets. Take care, kids. Get on out of you kiddos, you darn kids. Okay. Alright. When you back in the custodial office, we can't go by to D2, so the police are barring us again? No, sad. Well, the note's gone, so... Jeez, look at all this stuff. Why'd he keep it in there? Hugo's talking to himself again. Don't you dare go and say that's wrong, okay? Work must really be getting to him. Kinda sad, really. Shut up. Someone tells you to wash a bathroom with a toothbrush, and click, just like that, the brain stops and you can't think straight anymore. Yes. Hey, are you saying I'm crazy? Not at all. You're actually more than crazy, because you're both sane and I'm, also insane the membrane and all that kind of stuff. But who am I just talking about? I had a mental breakdown a few times going through games, so, what am I talking about? We're just pulling your leg, Hugo. I was convinced, though. Yeah, I'll forgive you. This time. What's up? Is something wrong? Oh, well... I was told to go through last night his old locker and clean it out. Oh, well, that makes sense. Since, well, you know, he won't be using it anymore. I found these 3 things in there. What'd you find? Let's see. I found some spray kit. Spray kit. Why didn't you bother looking into his goddamn locker, you goddamn teachers? God, a photo and some note. They were all on the top of Incident's locker. Things on Lau's locker, huh? We better see what they are at for ourselves. I guess it's one of those things where they're not allowed to, I guess, look into people, like, students' lockers because of privacy and all that, but still. Well, yeah, warrants and all that. Yeah, but still. Spray cans, photo, letter. Well, let's go down the list. What about these These spay cans, Hugo, what kind are they? I like spaying everywhere. Wait, that sounds like a familiar word. Hold on, I really want to look this up now. Spay, it sounds so familiar. Spay definition. Sterilize a female. Okay, it's basically neutering a dog. Oh my god. Okay, I went down a small rabbit hole there. They're spray paint cans. What colors are they? I really don't know why they're in his locker. Why is it not your first thought was just graffiti or something like that? Han, look at this. Well, orange isn't here, but blue? Yeah, blue is there, but orange? Yeah. I don't really know why they're in his locker. Maybe he was taking him home so he could paint his cat or something? Are you senile? The nozzle where the spray comes out has some dried paint on it. Well, I must have used it recently for something. Or a while? Because, you know, it's dried? I mean, what was it, like... It's kind of the same thing for shaving cream, like it dries up by the nozzle and it goes there for quite a bit. Oh wait, now I know what to use it for. Please, use your brain. Okay. Really? What? He must have used them to try and fly like a rock. Okay, I've lost all respect for you, okay? Like, I don't know how, but you were half, and now I lost all respect for you. Really? Yeah, maybe. Anyway, the music. Were there any other cans besides these? Oh, there were a few more, but I threw them into the trash already. Okay. These still had some paint in them, so I don't want to throw them away. Do you think we can hang on to these? Sure, go ahead. So I'm guessing they're... Like, no, it definitely means he did the graffiti. If the teachers looked in the goddamn lockers while they had a warrant, but still, oh my god. I don't know how, like, you know, procedures go for, you know, school, like, locker place, because, you know, I was a hashtag cool kid. Nice. I don't think I've seen anything like that happen. Like, you know, teachers that look through lockers and all that. What is this photo that you found, Hugo? Dude, check it out. I think I was onto something. Onto something? Here, take a look. What is this? It's a picture of the front of the school. And look, there's a kid in front of the Blue Badgers graffiti holding a spray can. Are all these spray cans just like, you know, just there to like, you know, just immediately neuter a pet? Oh my god. And wait, who could it be? I can't tell who it is from behind, but I think I have an idea. Man, Mr. Oates would have loved to have this. Mr. Oates? Yeah, he's been looking for the kid who painted the front for a while now. This pic is some solid evidence. Evidence, huh? So can we, maybe finger guns grab that yoink? Don't worry about it. Hugo, I think we should hold on to this. Wait. Okay. Wait, you saw the picture with you know, him having the photo, and him with the spray cans, and just immediately thought the opposite. What? Oh my god. But I should really be sending this to the office. We've been searching for whoever... I know, but it might be important for the trial tomorrow. What? The trial? What does this have to do with Mr. Diggets? I'm not sure, but let us have it and we'll find out soon enough. We're gonna take advantage of your admiration for Mr. Diggets to help save him, okay? Come on, Hugo. I think Nick knows what he's talking about. Well, okay. You can have it. Alright, well, we got that. And let me just take a good old look-see at it again. Thanks, Hugo. This will come handy. I'm sure of it. Anything for you, Mr. Wright. Okay, let me just look at that quite one more time. Oh, hi there, young teenager person. I definitely don't think you look like anyone we know. Definitely not. Definitely not. His hair needs to be more gray. If we found someone who looks exactly like him, who has gray hair, then they'll match the picture exactly, right? This literally looks kind of suspicious if you ask me. It looks... It was crumpled up into the corner of Lyle's locker. Front or bottom? Top or bottom? What made you want to look at it then? I always say paper if it's not torn. I thought it would be blank, but something was written on it. So what's it say, Hugo? Here, read it yourself. This is... What's wrong, Nick? What does it say? Come to the hallway in D2 around 8 p.m. on the 14th. Okay, so law is premeditated. It was a call-out note. I have some juicy news that'll get you into the newspaper club for sure. And bring the photo you took. I'll want that in exchange for the info. The hallway on D2. I wonder what happened there that night. Oh, you weren't. I don't think you were there the rest of the trial when we tied to Mr. Oates. Oh. You don't know? That's where the murder happened, Hugo. What? But I thought it happened at D1. That's right, the school wasn't told what happened today in court. And then we decided to tell Miss Strictly, like, I don't think it's her by this point at all, but Jesus Christ, why? I just don't want to talk to her at all. Oh, we saw those Cyclops. Oh god, okay. We'll just be holding on to this for you, Hugo. Call out note. Okay. Dude. Okay. Do you think all that stuff will help you, Mr. Wright? Of course. Really helped us out, Hugo. I did? Sure you did. I bet we'll be able to save Mr. Dickens with all this evidence. After you were told to go through your locker and then you just decided to tell us to us. You did good. Whoa, really? Well, it may not be much, but I'm glad I helped you the best I could, Mr. Wright. Looks like Hugo's got some of his confidence back. Now, we have to talk to Miss Strictly one last time. Yay. Please don't tell me she's gonna be going to the trial. Please don't tell me she's gonna be witness. Please don't tell me. I really just don't want to talk to her anymore. Please, 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 please. Oh, God. Well, I guess, like, one of the other spray cans which wasn't used was green, red, and black. I guess black spray can was all completely used. But, like, what do you use it for? Just the looks of it, like, I'm pretty sure that maybe this graffiti is way bigger than it is. But, he probably uses spray cans for something else, then. So, he used the red and green spray cans for something else. I guess he was drawing something with ducks. I mean, green ducks and all that, you know. What can I judge, okay? Oh, boy. And Mr. Dickens said that the light on in the middle of the night was on in here. And also the student bag was, so, this one? No. This one? No, this one. Oh, maybe. Stop it. She's reading a yearbook. Please tell me you're looking at the faculty section. Please. I think she's making a checklist. Please. Please tell me. And this one. Let go of me. That's right, you're taken. Sorry, young lady. Just go along with it, Maya. I don't want to deal with her anymore, okay? We'll deal with this later. Yeah. We'll just do what we came here to do. Do what we came here to do. We'll go to therapy later. And break that cycle lock. We'll do that and end it off. Okay, I really just don't want to listen to this music. Okay, please just go back to mystical music so we can just go all out. Okay, so we just, like, you know, tell her off what for. Okay, please, 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 let's get it back. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's just skip through. Okay. I'm trying to find something. I bet you're trying to find something out of line with this. The graffiti. And I guess the photo would be the thing here. We'll just skip through. That's one. He joined the club a while ago, but as it turned out, we didn't make any evidence. We didn't find any evidence that he did make that mess. We found out what we needed to by now and then dealt with him. Why keep him in the club? The last thing you wanted that kept him in the club. That's just ridiculous, as it turns out he was quite the pro at taking pictures. Quite the pro at taking pictures. Well, I mean, If he made that... Well, I mean, Quite the pro at taking pictures. Now, thinking back on the photo, he had something he wanted, but I guess the photo work? It doesn't, like... Why, like, what was it? Wait. If Stewart was the one who made the graffiti, but he's going into that brochure for that place... Hold on. What is that brochure? The No Excuse Club. Brochure college Stewart wants to go to a very strict school, yeah. So why would he want to do a graffiti if he's really trying hard to get into the school? At all? Why even, like, he wanted to test out his, like, artistic skills, but wasn't he, like, a very smart kid when it comes to math? So, I don't know. I just don't know. But I guess we'll try this. What is that? Oh my god, please don't go into scandalous picture smart. It's proof that Lyle had dirt in one of the students. Where did you find this? Hugo was going through Lyle's locker and came upon it. Why didn't you decide to go through his locker? If you ask me, this is proof positive of who drew that graffiti. But who could it be? I think I'll take a wild guess and say this is our culprit, which we literally just met today, which literally just the fact that, we met him today is just... that's probably one of the reasons why I just don't like this too much, but it's probably just limitation because, it's this kind of case. Like, obviously school will be shut down after, like, the day the murder happened, the day after, technically speaking, all that, but it's just something that gets to my nerves a tiny bit. I understand it, but it just, I don't know, it just gets to me. You can't be serious. I'm afraid I am. The person in this photo is Stewart Dently. I still want to know the pun to that. I really, really want to know the pun to that, okay? I don't believe this. So you're trying to look for dirt he had? What made you think he had dirt on anyone? Or, anything. Lyle's intentions. So this is how Lyle got into the club. He had information that Mr. Oates wanted and probably bargained his way in. You're spot on, Mr. Wright. Thank God you're taking this seriously. Lyle said that he had proof of who really painted the graffiti. Oh. Oh, that's why. Oh. So he showed you this picture and that's how he got in? Not exactly. We told him he had to get his grades up first, and then we think about it. Then we'll think about it. Surprisingly, he did. However, he never had a chance to show us the picture. What? So you never saw the photo? No. We told him he had to attend a few classes before we could join. For that, we would allow him to show us the evidence he claimed he had. He wanted to use it in a story for the school newspaper. But Mr. Oates had other plans with the photograph. It's kind of shocking that it turned out to be Stewart. Yeah, we literally just met him today. He doesn't seem the type to commit vandalism. You met him? Yeah, he's up at the front waiting for a ride. We gave him his bag back that was in this room. Yeah, and that's probably like... yeah. I hope that was okay to do. He left his bag here. Mr. Wright, there's something I need to tell you. About the day of the murder, and about Stewart Dently. What is it? Oh, so it was him. I'm assuming. Is something wrong, Miss Strictly? Just something that I remembered. About the day of the murder. Stewart, he was in this classroom at school. What? He said he had to study hard for a math exam coming up. But I believe that was a lie. A lie? I know, Stewart. He doesn't need to study for exams. He's TLH's brightest. I let him stay if he managed to wash the board that night. He did. After that, I left the school. So, do you think he stayed here through the night? It's possible. You didn't bother to mention this? Well, I guess because he was the brightest and you don't think he would be that kind of person, yeah? I didn't ask him today if he did. I practically forgot about it. As for whether he stayed during the murder, I'm not sure. Nick? Stewart was here in this room that night, and just outside, Lyle was murdered. Wait, actually, I was completely convinced that, I guess that Lyle, was the one who graffitied it. But still, there's still some doubt with, Stewart, graffitiing it himself, because, the brochure. But, I mean, I guess there's another possibility with not the spray cans, the spay cans, about, he saw that Stewart did the graffiti at night. I'm still on and off about that. And decided to took a photo, then, I guess his blackmail, like, took the spray cans and, like, put them all in his locker and just, you know, locked it up. As you know, locker does. So, You're gonna go talk to him? I have to. It's my job. I see. And I won't get in your way. Thank you for your help, Miss Strictly. We better get going, Nick, before Stewart leaves. Okay, okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Are you still here? Ugh, he's gone. He must have gotten picked up already. Stewart was our only chance to find out what really happened that night. Oh, don't worry. I talked to him about the murder already. He had a lot to say about what happened. Oh, well, that's good. No way, it's... Oh, hi. Prosecutor Hawk! Just my luck. The prosecution's got time first. Okay. So, why are you here, Mr. Hawk? Are you here to get new prescription glasses and contacts? I'm the prosecutor for this case, and the school is where the murder happened. Please tell me you can figure the rest up yourself. You're here to, you know, go back to school and get a law degree. Yeah, that was a dumb question. I'm full of dumb questions, don't worry about it. I point out those obvious things. Captain Obvious here. I get it. I guess you're done for the day, huh? Yes, I'll be heading to the precinct to talk with a witness. You're probably just as informed about the crime scene as I am, seeing as how you helped the detective. Yes. Well, it doesn't matter. The evidence we have will be not to put the defendant away. He sounds sure of himself. Bad feeling about tomorrow. Again. Wait, so you found the murder weapon? Or like someone else doing it? Wait. Are you saying Stewart, like, is gonna go and claim that he saw Mr. Jacobs there? Oh, wow. What happened to the boy who was here up front? I mean, Stewart? He's at the police station. Yep, he's definitely getting their statement. And what about you said before? Is Stewart... You wanna know if he'll be appearing in court tomorrow? The answer is yes, he will be. What? But why? Did Stewart see something that night? He did. He saw what happened the night of the murder. What did he see? What? You're planning on not showing up tomorrow? Well, no, but... You'll see when the time comes. Dumb question time. He'll be staying at the police station all night as you question him. All night. Then head back and make sure his testimony will be held in court. So we'll be hearing Stewart testify in court. What in the world did he see? I'll be going now. Wait, Mr. Hawk! What is it, Miss Faye? Today, at the trial, why'd you ask for another day? You have the trial won! Oh, well, you're going with that. I think he's the type of person who just wants to get down. Just get through the truth, I guess? That? But, there's something else going on. I mean, nothing if I win the trial on assumption. That's not how I get my verdicts. The suspect is going to be pronounced guilty. It'll be because of my knowledge, investigation skills in court. Because I found the truth on my own. I see. That's the kind of person I thought he might be. But still, why is it when he looks at me, it's with a disapproving glare? You and I are 1 for 1, Mr. Wright. 1 for 1? 1 loss in court each. I don't plan to add another loss to my record, so don't expect a victory. Okay. That was pleasant. Okay. Let's go, Maya. What's wrong? Did I ever introduce myself to him, Nick? Huh? I don't think you have. Then, how do you know my name? Okay, so you done research on us. Maybe you heard about what you did last month? When you were defending in my place. I guess. Another round with Lewis Hawk tomorrow. Better be ready. And we gotta show off how terrible his glasses are next time. Yep, I figured it would end here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So Stewart is the thing. Okay, the thing closed. Well, oh well. We might as well just end it off here. So Stewart definitely was the one, and just how it's all being paired up. Like, what was it? Just the whole beginning part of the trial, like the first part of the investigation, like just like meeting everyone. I think the writing is rough, or what it is, But just going into the nitty gritty, the details of the first trial and all that, I think is all fine. I basically know the general gist of what happens in the second trial, and just I feel like this, like, it's probably just limitations of the concept of this case. Like, it's very small scope concept. I don't know how to describe it. Like, there's a lot of limitations that go around it, not enough time to be creative. It's probably just one of those things. Like, I can't think of many ways you can make this go in different directions. But I know, like, I think that's the reason why I think this is my least favorite case in, like, all the Fang games I've read and gone through before. Just, like, my least favorite in terms of creativity and just, like, you know, pacing and all that. The third case, like, just the top of my head, if I went through it, that was just an interesting ride all the way through for a variety of different reasons. I think just a sparse in that because I think that's the one game which took me a long time. It's been a long while since I've seen that, so that's going to be interesting to go through. And I just realized I'm not talking about case 2 anymore. But Stewart, just in the sound of it, Stewart did it. But I think the biggest thing, the one big mystery that we had to figure out is the real murder weapon. Has to be something that's similar to that spatula in case. So, yeah, it has to be something similar to that, a flat edge. But I can't think of anything on the top of my head about what that would really be. Or technically I do, but I'm not going to say it because I'm mystery. They're ruining it, right? Right? So, I'll leave this off here. So, what a fun time watching as I am playing this. Hope you see me next time, what time may be, and I'll hope you a fantastic day.